What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your licensed real estate market expert here in Charlotte. And Ballantyne Reimagined, aka the Bowl at Ballantyne, is almost complete. If I was to say, it's about 60 to 70% of the way there, and all of the infrastructure is already set, but now we just have all these new businesses coming in and starting to open, which is kind of the biggest hurdle right now. But I think, is going to be relatively done here in the next couple of months. But even with that, there's already so many people going there to check it out, taking advantage of the walking trails, a couple of the restaurants that are open over there already in the area. I was just there this past Thursday around noon, and it was relatively packed for only having 3 dining areas open. Ballantyne Reimagined, the Bowl at Ballantyne. We've been looking at the renderings since it got announced. I made 2 other videos in regards to it, but developers do a really good job of showing us renderings, and when they actually build it, it being like it. But looking at the renderings versus actually being there is 2 totally different worlds. It's pretty amazing. So Ballantyne has always had the village at Ballantyne, which is a bunch of shops and things like that. But the Bowl at Ballantyne is something else. They've essentially created a second, if not first, because I think it's nicer than Ballantyne Village, a second center city town area for Ballantyne, which is pretty amazing. So right now there's only 3 restaurants that are currently open, and that is Flower Child, OMB Brewery actually opens up on June 1st, and North Italia. So just with 2 places being open, there's still a lot of activity happening in the area. There's still construction happening. And OMB Brewery, it's one of the best breweries. I mean, literally, they have one in the lower South End area that I go to all the time, and nothing has changed. Ginormous backyard space, ginormous inside space. This brewery is going to be something else. And it's not only going to draw all the people that live in Ballantyne or outside of Ballantyne to it. I think it's going to draw people from all over Charlotte to go to, just to check out the Bowl at Ballantyne, to take advantage of some of the things going on here. But I am super excited about this project. Like I said, it's already busy. There's so many people out there walking. And because it's located essentially in the center of the 3rd biggest corporate park that we have here as far as commercial and office spaces, Uptown is number 1, South Park is number 2, the Ballantyne area is number 3. The amount of people I saw on lunch break that were wearing suits and ties, slacks and shirts and all that stuff was insane. People were just taking lunch breaks, walking around the area, enjoying the beautiful day, and it's turning into something pretty amazing. So I want to touch on a couple of things and give you a little bit more insight to it, because I've been tracking this for a while because I thought it would have an impact on the real estate prices, and I think it has done that. Ballantyne's always been in demand, but with this big project, creating a new kind of center town area, it's gotten even more demand than I thought. So currently right now what they have in the works is 11 restaurants and dining places. Other than that, you're gonna have a barber shop, a dry bar, and like a Pilates looking kind of studio. And what they've done a great job with in this area is, as opposed to Waverly and Array Farms, which it kind of reminds me of, which is just a 5-minute drive with a ton of shopping and things like that, the Bowl at Ballantyne is more of an area where you don't kind of get in, go to the stores, and then leave. It's an area where you hang out at a lot more. And you have the amphitheater there, which is absolutely gorgeous. There's even like a little waterfall on the back of the amphitheater, and when you're walking the trails, when you're by it, you feel kind of that breeze of the water. So they already have 7 concerts scheduled up until October of this year. And other than that, they're gonna have markets, festivals, live performances, and fitness classes in this area. And you have these 2 buildings where they're going to be vendors. They're going to be selling food. There's a bunch of seating areas. There's tables, chairs. Even throughout the Bowl at Ballantyne, they have these really cool kind of lounge chairs, these tables where you can grab food that isn't at a sit-down restaurant and just sit and enjoy. They have park benches spread out everywhere. Not to mention you have Stream Park, which is right behind Ballantyne Hotel, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They have a bunch of these red chairs in this little gravel pit area where you can just sit, you can watch all the little waterfall areas, you can see the hotel, And I was walking about halfway through me making my rounds over there. I just sat down for 10 minutes. I literally almost fell asleep. On like minute 5, I started kind of closing my eyes, just seeing that waterfall, the water hitting the ground and everything, something so relaxing. You have a playground for kids over in that area. And with the bowl at Ballantyne, one of the things Charlotte is trying to do, they're trying to connect all of these walking trails throughout all of Charlotte. So essentially you can be walking 30, 40 miles if you wanted to. And just in this area alone, you have over 100 acres of green space. You have a bunch of ponds in different areas that are catch and release fishing. So it's a really cool place. There's a couple people that I saw drive there. They parked, they got out, they were in workout clothes, they just went walking and they just went running. I knew the bowl at Ballantyne would be a big thing, but to be honest with you, it's surpassed my expectations. Now, it is not the biggest area. It's honestly the perfect size for Ballantyne. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's definitely a place that I'm gonna be going to. There's actually a chicken place called Belua's Chicken Sandwich that I've been dying to go to. They have one open in South End. My wife tagged me on a post on social media, and I've been trying to go there for the last couple weeks, but just haven't made it. But this is definitely gonna be one of the things that bring me to the area in OMB Brewery, and I'm just extremely excited about it. It is, like I said, shaping up to be a lot better than I expected. Now with that too, you're gonna notice it is gonna be the largest residential apartment building inside South Charlotte that is not in Uptown. The building is called Oro Ballantyne, and they're starting to do some leases and things like that yet, but the building is not complete. As far as I know right now, it is only for rent, only for lease at this time. Who knows if they're gonna be selling, but I think the developers know that they have a prime area, a prime building in a prime location. So I can definitely see these being leases, but it's a great location to check out. You are right outside of 485. You're in Ballantyne, so getting to Matthews, getting to Concord, getting to South Carolina, getting to South Park, getting to the Uptown Charlotte, it's all a breeze. With this, more traffic will come, but that is as to be expected, because it seems like every year for the past 3 years, I've seen more and more traffic happening. So in regards to the Oro for lease building, it is pet friendly. They're gonna have a rooftop lounge, gourmet kitchen, a speakeasy, resort style pool, a fitness center, a co-working lounge, and a coffee bar. And again, you have the bowl at Ballantyne at your disposal. It's gonna be so interesting to see when everything is 100% complete. I'm already excited about it, and there's only 3 dining restaurant in that brewery opened up right now. When all 11 of the restaurants and the 3 other, the Pilates studio, the barber shop, and the dry bar, when they open up, it's gonna be something else. And again, there's already concerts, there's already events and things like that happening at the amphitheater. Go on the website, check out the events. I recommend you just go and check it out. I truly believe, and I hope I'm not exaggerating this, I truly think that the bowl at Ballantyne has completely changed the area. I think Ballantyne's gonna be in higher demand due to this. More people are gonna be visiting Ballantyne. More people are gonna be going out of their way to go to Ballantyne due to this, due to Ballantyne Village. And it is a win-win for everybody. And unlike, for example, I'm here in South Park now. South Park, you have a lot of walkability. You can walk around a lot of places, but you're off of main roads where cars are going 35, 45 miles an hour. So at times you could feel a little bit cramped unless you start going into some of these neighborhoods that are tucked away. As opposed to the bowl at Ballantyne, it's its own center city. You are not around, heavy traffic, people driving, people speeding by. Everybody driving there that's parking is driving 5, 10 miles an hour. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions at all, call, text, or email me anytime, and go check out the bowl at Ballantyne and let me know what you think.